In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can set questions that has to do with mathematical equations and also making use of diagrams in the equations. With that, you'll be able to handle things like mathematics, chemistry, physics, things that have to do with images, like in biology. So I'm just going to use one subject that will comprise everything that has to do with image, image equation, that is image like diagram or an equation. So let's say I have a mathematics here. I have to set the equation and the equation I'm setting is mathematics. So let's say the C is CA4 for example, and the date I'm starting today and the end date is, let's say, by the 28th of this month. Then the attempt, I want it to be attempt once, and time duration I want it to be 20, which is 20 minutes. And I want it to be randomized and I want them to answer all. To answer all, just leave it as zero. But if I want them to answer five, I'll just enter five. So let's say we have the question. Let's say solve for x. Now I want to write an equation here. And let's say given the equation, solve for x in the equation below. So I want to write something like 2x squared plus 3y equals x over 2, for example. So I want to add different things so you see how equation can be handled. I want to write something like 2x squared plus 3x equals y over 2, or let's say 2x squared plus 3xy plus 4 equals x raised to x square root of xy over 2, something like that. So this is what I'm going to do. I want to write 2x squared. So in typing equation, we have to tell the system that what we want to type is no longer a normal text, it's an equation. And to be able to do that, we use dollar sign, double dollar sign. So anything that is written inside this dollar sign is regarded as a mathematical expression. That's number one. So if I'm writing anything that has to do with equation, I will wrap it inside dollar sign. That is, I'll type dollar sign, type whatever I have inside it. So the system will see this thing as a mathematical expression. Now, most times you may not know how to write it offhand. So what I need to do is I'll click on insert equation. Now, an insert equation is going to give me samples of equation and how to insert them. Now, remember I want to write 2x squared, my 2x squared plus, maybe let's say 2x squared plus 2y minus x equals square root of 3x over 2, for example. So I'm looking at these 10 equation tables here. I'm going to look for something that has to do with x squared. So I'll start from there to now do my 2x squared. So this is n raised to power x. So this is like n raised to power something. That is something like x raised to power 2. So it represents anything like that. So I can just click on it. So this is actually how 2x squared is going to look like. I'll replace this n with 2, and because it's 2x squared, I'll put this 2x raised to power 2. That is 2x squared. So this is how it is. So this is now 2x squared. If you look down here, the preview, you see how it's going to look like 2s squared. So that simply means that I can simply just write 2x raised to power, this is raised to power sign, and open braces, put whatever I want to be up there. So this is 2x squared plus 2y. Now if you see this y now represents mathematical y instead of a normal y like this, you see the difference? Because this one is inside the dollar sign, that is why the 2y is like this. This one is outside the dollar sign, is normal y. So that is actually what the dollar sign is doing for us. So we have 2x squared plus 2y, let's say minus 1, equals to, now we want it to be equals to square root of, let's say, 2 over 4, for example. And we look for square root sign. This is square root sign here. We click on it. So this is square root sign. So I'm going to in this square root sign, we just want to say square root of 2 over 4. So we have gotten square root sign, and I'll remove everything inside it. I'll remove everything inside it. Now I want 2 over 4. So how to type your 2 over 4? I can just say 2 backslash over 4. This is how to write it. So if I want to write something that has to do with English, like for example, now in typing the square root is SQRT, that is actually the how to type the square root, so that the system is going to represent as this square root sign. And since SQRT is just normal word, I'll start it with backslash. Backslash tells the system that this is not normal word though. Whatever you have here, interpret it, and there are keywords for that. Now SQRT is a keyword, so when I put slash SQRT, system just gives me SQRT square root sign. When I put slash over, it gives me over sign. That is so 2 over this. Or I can as well, instead of this, I say fraction. Fraction is also something over something. So I say square root of frac. I don't only fraction in full. I'll open this and open another one. Open close of this, 2 and 4. So fraction of this over this, that's fraction of 2 over 4. So that is how to do it. You can say slash over 2, 2 slash over 4, or frac 2 4. So anyway, anyone you want, you can make use of that. So that is actually how. So let's just put anything here as the answer and say the answer is A. So this is actually how to set question that has to do with equation. So if I put my mouse here in previewing this thing, we'll see how the thing looks. 2x squared plus 2y minus 1 equals square root of 2 over 4. So this is actually how to set question that has to do with um, mathematical formulas or chemistry equations, stuff like that. So like I said, just look for things, a symbol that represents what you want, and use it. But once you start making use of this thing regularly, you start understanding how to even type it yourself without having to insert from here. So that is number one. So number two, let's look at another one. We want to check how to type something that will have a diagram. So let's say um, identify the diagram below. Now in this case, the diagram is here, so I'll just say add image. Now when I say add image, let me remove this one. It shows me different images I've already uploaded. If I don't need any of this, and I can just click on select. It will take me to my system where I'll now look for the image that I want. But if I have the image, I'll just select it. And I'll click set featured image. You won't see it here. So let's say the image there is Ronaldo. I just say Messi. You have Ronaldo. You have Mikel. And you have Zidane. Zidane. So the answer is B. So sorry. The correct answer is B. And we set the question. So this is actually how to set the question. So, but the question is, I didn't see the image. Yes, we are going to look at it again from manage assessment to see how we're going to see the image. So if I go to manage assessment, this is here 4, I think here 8. Yes. So if I go to edit slash preview, I'm going to see the equation I set. This is the image here, and this is this one. Solve for x. This is how the students will say it. Solve for x in the equation below. 2x squared plus 2y minus 1 is equal to this. And also this one, this is the image. And again, another thing is you can as well add another image, add the image from here. I can just click here to add an image, and I'll say, okay, I'm adding this image to this one. So the image, or I can delete this image from here. So this is actually how to add diagram, and this is also how to set question that has an equation. Please, if you do have any question, please do not hesitate to let me know.